I don't care how fat your ass is, how many niggas love you, I love your body. You got a perfect booty, not too small, not too fat. Definitely got enough, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't too much. Bro, I don't give a fuck how fine you think you is. You cannot be a 10 if your character, your personality, your mindset, your spirit, if all that shit is ugly, if you got an ugly spirit, a fucked up personality, a fucked up mindset, you could physically be a 10. But because of your internal, it makes you a 9, 9.5, 8.2, depending on how ugly the inside is. You know, it's like Nipsey say, right? Like Nip say, the bitch got a body like a Coke bottle, but her soda flat. So what the fuck the bottle doing for me then? The goddamn soda flat, nigga. Stop playing with me. The soda flat? Who the fuck want a flat soda with a fancy ass bottle? Nigga, I'll take the can. Come on, man. Fancy ass Coke bottle soda flat as a fuck. Booty fat, but the soda flat. Booty fat, but the soda flat. I don't know. Something off. I'm tripping? Let me know. Damn. You want that shit you want that strong cola, bitch? That motherfucker that. Huh? Flat ass soda, man. You can't be a 10. If your body is perfect and your inside is ugly, you can't be a 10. You can only be at the best a 9.5. So all y'all who want to be finer, start working on the internal, your mindset. Start being more accountable. Start taking ownership as a fucking adult. It ain't about no man, no woman. You a fucking grown up. You an adult. Act like it. You will be held accountable. You will be held to a higher standard than a lot of other races y'all like to bring up when it's time to get your ass out of the hot seat, out of the spotlight. How you love attention? Oh, you love a certain kind of attention. Because when it's time for you to admit your wrongs, the spotlight is on you. You got the microphone. When I talk, that ain't time for you to speak. Right? That's not how a conversation goes. That's how volume start getting raised. People start getting triggered. Right? If you talking while I'm talking, naturally voice is gonna raise. People will literally cut your ass off while you talking. Right? And then when you keep talking, because they cut you off, they gonna tell you that they can't get a word in. Bitch, you can get a word in, not while I'm speaking. Now, if you wanted to speak, you should have said some shit. Then I would have been listening. You ain't had shit to say. And it's crazy because when you're done talking, most people, family, strangers, whoever the fuck it is, when you finally articulate yourself and get everything out, they don't have nothing to fucking say to you. So everything you said before we got to this point could have been like not said. And that's a nice way of saying next time shut the fuck up. One girl told me she went to church and the pastor in the sermon was watch your mouth. Do you think the bitch watched her mouth? I kept telling her like, hey, see right there, that what the church saying right there, you ain't learned nothing. She not being disrespectful, but she need to think before she speak. You can't talk with emotions around somebody that's extremely fucking logical. There's a time and a place for that, but being subjective is basing the truth on how you feel. Being objective is basing the truth as what it is. No emotions involved. I'm not being biased. If you smoke cigarettes, do not try to justify that shit and say, oh, no, nigga, this shit bad. A nigga fucked up right now on these cigarettes. Not me, of course, but you know what I'm saying? Nigga fucked up on these cigarettes. And learn from you, right? If you eat McDonald's, okay, you fighting a demon. You got a parasite. Don't put that same parasite in your fucking kids. But I ain't come to preach. But I did come to speak. You hear me? Like, hey, I ain't come to preach, but I came to speak though a little bit. I ain't even try to go in that deep, you feel me? But shit, one thing led to the next. You know, I get to rolling in this bitch. Back to the main thing. If you're not working on your character, you will never be a 10. I don't give a fuck what they told you, who told you, who gassed you up. I'm here to tell you to your face, you will never be a 10 if you don't work on your motherfucking heart and your mind. I go for all of y'all, even me. Even me, I ain't excluded. If you not working on yourself, you will never be a fucking 10. Because the girls who are 10s, the ladies who are 10s, a lot of times the 10s be very down to earth, humble, respectful. It's the bitches that's a 7, right? 6.5. You'll get turned down faster by a 6. A bitch, you was doing a favor. You felt bad for the little hoe, trying to give a little attention, you know what I'm saying? A 6 will turn you down faster than an 8, a 9, a 10. Who the fuck do you think you are? You should be giving that pussy away. Stop playing with niggas. You know you ain't like that. You never been like that. Ain't never gonna be like that. The fuck? It be the weirdest shit, boy. You been a mall, Walmart, anywhere. Man, you'll get an 8. You'll get a 9. You'll get a 7.5, and you'll get an 8.5. The 1.6 turns you down. That's a damn shame. But I know that's rooted in some deeper shit though. That's rooted in like, you gonna cheat on me. I don't look good enough to lock you down. Like, I can tell you got hold. That's really where it comes from. Like, you look too challenging to manipulate, to control. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it be. It sounds crazy, but that's really what it be. So if you want to be a 10, you got to look within. All right? You want to be a 10, you got to look within. That's the only way your ass gonna win in the very end. I put that on my mama. Flat ass soda. Get your soda right. Worry about the bottle. Let me ask you this. What's more important, the car or the motherfucking driver? The body ain't nothing but the car. You the driver on the inside.